Greetings. Hello, how are you? My name is Peter Stewart. Welcome to today's edition of the Smart Speakers Daily. So, Google Home tips to save you from voice match anguish. This comes from cnet.com. Well, first of all, what is voice match? Well, this is what Google Home uses to recognize who's speaking to it, and it needs to know who's speaking to it if it's going to give personalized results, tailor-made results. So before you can enable voice match, obviously you've got to set it up to recognize your voice, because otherwise it won't know whether it's coming or going. So to do that, first of all, the app asks you to say a few different phrases and then analyzes your voice it's kind of creating a kind of sonic fingerprint. And so the best way to do this is to do it in a location, do it at a time when there's no one else around, when there's no other extraneous noises and so on. It should be pretty straightforward and easy to do. So modulate your tone, keep your distance from the speaker, essentially use it in a kind of real life atmosphere but without too many distractions going on, and that'll help the speaker to recognize your range of your unique voice. So if you've got it in the kitchen and you're usually doing something else at the same time and standing a certain distance away, then replicate that as you do it. One more thing to talk about. So quite a few times you've probably come across it yourself, particularly if you're phoning. When I phone my brother-in-law, I don't know whether he's answering the phone or his 20-year-old son. Okay, so that can be a bit of a problem because people do sound uncannily alike sometimes in the same family. And if that's the case and Google Home can't tell two people apart, you might have to adopt a smart speaker voice that you use only when you're speaking to Google Home. You have to put on a voice, a bit like a telephone voice in the old days. So bear that in mind, that you may have to put on a voice just for that. Okay, so what happens then? Okay, well, we'll touch on that tomorrow as the Smart Speaker Daily continues. If you want to read ahead of time, then nip over to thesmartspeakers.com/links or cnet.com. I'm Peter Stewart from London.
Part of the Briefcast.fm network.